welcome to my first ever episode of this series of Digital Diaries. So the whole point of this series and concept is so that you guys can come along with me as I explore myself, I explore the world, I try new things, I reflect, I learn lessons. Just coming along with me on my journey. It's not really a journey to a specific destination, it's just a journey of life. But hopefully you guys like this, you know, better than me just like sitting down and be like, this is what I learned. As this semester is coming to a close, you know, everything's working out for me. I've been stressing, I've been praying, but it's all working out for me by the grace of God. All praise due to Allah. I'm like, you know what? That just reaffirms that at the end of the day, everything's gonna be okay. And even when things are not okay, it's okay. And this week, I definitely learned that faith isn't give me what I want, and if you don't, then you're not real. I shouldn't believe you. It's give me what I want. Okay, if you don't, then I trust you. I have faith in you that you see the bigger picture, you see the grand picture. But going back to like the manifestation videos and stuff like that, it was very inspiring because I have to know that like, this is not it. This is not my life. This is a part of the journey. I'm stressing about my grades. Guess what? I'm not going to be in school forever. And this school stuff is only preparing me for my dream career and dream life and luxury living. This job that I'm about to go to and clock in is just a placeholder for what I'm really meant to be doing and how I'm going to receive my income, my multiple sources of income. This is just, you know, a placeholder for those sources. So I just have to tell myself that like, this is not life. This is not it. This is literally a part of the process. This isn't it. And also because one of the videos was about Dochi, love her. It was about recording the process. I'm actually like really insecure about my closet. The reason why a lot of people are so obsessed with her is because they can go back and watch videos from 2016 of her talking about how she wants to be famous and how she wants to do music and her working on her artistry. That's why a lot of people are obsessed with her, because they could go back and watch the process of her becoming such an historical person before their eyes. So I'm like, I have to tell myself that like, I don't have to be perfect to present myself to the world, and that maybe these videos are going to be what I look back at. Because even right now, like, I'm not famous now and my content isn't like viral right now, but just going back to watch my YouTube videos that I used to make when I was a little kid, like, I don't know, I'm about to cry, but just watching those, it's like, watching those videos, bruh, it's like, one, I admire her because I posted fearlessly. Like, I posted whatever I want, whenever I want, with whatever quality, with whatever like editing app I wanted or had access to, with a big watermark right there in all my videos. And I didn't care because it was doing what I love to do, and I love to make content. I've been loving making content since I could remember. So it's like, yeah, that's just what I wanted to say. It's finally feeling like it's about to be summer. Even though it's dead or pouring outside all week, it's finally feeling like it's about to be summer, and my nervous system can decompress. Okay guys, I'm walking back from work and I have a little message. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. You got rid of that bad habit, or you got rid of that person or that thought process because you thought it was holding you back. And I'm here to tell you it was. So when you get bored or you're doing something that reminds you of a habit or a person, just be like, no, the new me don't do that no more. Okay, y'all? Because I feel like a lot of times we go back to our bad habits or people who are not meant for us because we're bored or you want something familiar. A lot of times you'll think of that bad habit or that bad person when you're not feeling good. You're feeling sad, or you'll think of that person when you're feeling insecure and you need some type of validation. That bad feeling, that sad feeling, that feeling of insecurity, low-key reminds you of them, because that's how you would feel around them.
Okay, this is nothing personal. I swear to God, I haven't even had an ex in I don't know how many years, but...
Say you're feeling sad and you think of an ex. 9 times out of 10, if you really pay attention, you were feeling sad first before you thought of the ex. It's not like you thought of the ex and then got sad. No, you were feeling sad, and then you started to spiral, and then you thought of the ex. And you know why you thought of the ex when you were feeling sad? Because that sad feeling reminds you of that ex. Okay? Okay? We don't even realize it, but like habits, things, and people that were holding us back that we got rid of was like literally the problem. And you gotta think about it. Was it the chicken or was it the egg? Did you feel sad and think of that person or that thing or that habit? Or did you think of that person, thing, habit and feel sad? No. And you mistook that sadness for grief. It's not grief, honey. You're just on a low vibration. The same low vibration as that old habit or that old person or that old thing. You don't miss that thing. It's just when you're sad or upset or insecure or need comforting or need something familiar, you're on a vibration that aligns with those things. But when you're happy, when you're doing all the things that you need to do, when you feel good, do you think of those old habits and old things and old people? No, because vibrationally, you're above that. So when you feel sad and you want to go back to your old ways, hell no. 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 I've seen better days. We all know this. Okay, now that we got that cleared up, it's 7 in the morning on a Saturday, and I'm just really happy that I got up and showed up for myself, because I was like, I already deemed today as a rest day, but I'm up, period. But yeah, movement has been such a big thing lately, and I love that. It's my favorite part of the day now. So I'm on a time crunch, hence why I'm up at 7 a.m. But I want to go for a long run, and not gonna lie, I used to be someone who said they hate running, but I want to be a runner. I want to go on long runs. How that work? So I feel like a part of like stepping into someone who you want to be, you have to detach yourself who you once identified as. I used to identify as someone who hates running. I can't say that no more. That's a contradiction. How am I gonna be like, I want to be a runner, but I hate running? No. So I'm telling myself I love running, and there's nothing to it but to do it. The longer you procrastinate, the more you're teaching your brain that said task is hard to do and you can't do it. So don't procrastinate, just do it. I have to detach myself from old habits and beliefs to be the person that I want to be, and I want to be a runner. So I'm gonna go run more than 1 mile, and I'm gonna enjoy it. It was so fun. I loved it. Every second. Okay. I just got done. I ran a total of 2 miles. I haven't ran that much in like 7-8 months. I've been lacking. I've been slacking. Now, this is just the beginning. One day I'm going to treat myself with actual running shoes. That'll probably help a lot. But for now, I'm proud of myself. So much time, I never lost my mind. Whenever I go home, y'all, I always eat so healthy, and I love it because it's like I'm not paying for it, but it's good, nutritious, healthy food. Like, going to college definitely made me realize how lucky I was to be in a household that ate healthy. So since I'm not home yet and I'm just like spending these last couple weeks here, I'm trying to eat healthy. I got me a watermelon. That's the end of the watermelon, so I'm hoping the middle is better. I'm about to go to work, so I just packed stuff instead of snacking on like sweets that we have there. But it's just tofu and black beans, And then I have me an apple. And I'm making tea, y'all. Like, whew. I got some like orange slices in here, and then I have some turmeric and ashwagandha tea, some green tea, and then this sweet and spicy like orange tea that is so good. But yes, that's the lineup for work. I might give me a protein bar too, just because like work is during like an eating window. It's during the time I would eat dinner, so this is gonna be like my dinner. I feel good that I'm, you know, investing into my body physically, on the inside and outside, spiritually. Like, I'm just glad that I'm investing in myself. Woo! Guys, guess what? Did another 2 miles. I'm so proud of myself. And then I didn't even think about it before I started running. I got to my usual spot. I clicked the record thing on my running app and started running. And I did it. It was definitely a struggle, and it was definitely slower than yesterday, but I'm not mad at it at all. Guys, first of all, the fruit, so good. My book, so good. The breeze, so good. But I'm about to get in here and I'm gonna try to swim, like swim. I can swim, but I just don't like swim. So I'm gonna like actually swim. Like, I'm not just gonna stay here. I'm gonna swim. Good morning, y'all. So I hope all is well. So it's pretty evident to me that the theme of this like kind of vlog is detachment. And I never read you guys what I wrote in my journal the other day. This was before I started recording this vlog, I think. I'm not sure. But I want to read you guys what I wrote. And at the time, like, I was feeling big feelings, but I was avoiding journaling because, I don't know, I always do that. Whenever I'm feeling big feelings, I avoid journaling. But as soon as I started writing, like, all the answers just came to my mind. So I really need to not avoid journaling. Okay, it says, I've been wanting to journal for a long time because I've been going through it, but now I figured it out. Nothing's ever certain. Nothing's ever permanent. You don't have to know or have life down. Everything's always changing, and it's up to you to see the change in your life as a problem or as redirection. Things fluctuate, and that's okay. You mess up, and that's okay. The trick is to detach. Detaching doesn't mean you don't care. Detaching doesn't mean you're disassociating. Detaching is understanding that what was once a truth today can be a lie tomorrow. That you will change beliefs, favorite colors, looks, etc. That one day life will feel so free, and the next you might feel trapped. That one year you might have 7 friends, and the next you might have 2. But that's okay. It's foolish for us to think that we are the only things under the sun that won't go through changes. You think the trees cry after they lose leaves? No, because they know they'll come back and go through changes throughout the year. Even rocks erode and rivers dry up. That ate, I'm not gonna lie, I ate. But it's just like things that I've always thought I would align with, things that I always thought I would identify with, things that I always thought I would do. It's all changing. It's all changing, and it's scary. And sometimes it feels like I'm going backwards or leveling down in life or hitting a plateau. I feel like I hit a major plateau since quarantine to now. It feels like I was just been in a straight plateau, because quarantine, I did a lot of self-growth. Like, that was a pivotal time in my life that if it didn't happen, I would not be the person that I am right now. And I'm sure that was the same for a lot of people. We had a lot of time on our hand, and I went through so much growth and so much change, and I was so happy. But it's because I was isolated. Like, I didn't have energies kind of, interrupting the process. And I have to give myself grace because I'm in college. I'm a full-time student. I have a job. Well, it's summertime now, but I was a full-time student. I had a job. I had to pay rent, I had to get groceries, but I also had to have a social life, and I had to get all my homework done, make sure I passed all my classes, I had to call my family. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is the reality of so many students. So I think we shouldn't be so hard on ourselves when we're not like growing or like self-improvement, like, you know what I mean, like, or like reaching all our goals completely, because at the same time we're juggling a lot. The Matrix, don't get me started on the Matrix, y'all. Like, the Matrix is here to keep us stagnant. That's why in quarantine, when we didn't have to go to school and a lot of stuff was shut down and the world was on pause, I felt so free, I felt so happy. I was stepping into who I wanted to be, who I didn't even know I needed to be. I was stepping into that, learning, like unleashing, going through awakeness. Like, I was awakening, like, yes. And I'm like expecting that steady growth, but like at the same time, trees aren't going like this. Trees are going slowly up and up and up and up and up. And this morning I was doing some reflecting, because yesterday I was truly alone. Like, I like to do things on my own. I like to do things alone, but at the end of the day, whether I'm at home in my hometown or here, I come home to people. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I have roommates. At the end of the day, I have siblings, I have cats, I have parents. So I realized I was never truly alone until yesterday, and that felt weird. It felt different. But then I was reflecting. I was like, I was alone, which gave me free game, free range to do all bad habits and old habits that I used to do. They were just all waiting for me, temptations, but I did not do them. And I reflected, and I was like, that's a lot of growth. Like, that is a lot of growth. I already did so much shedding, but I know with the Scorpio full moon, and Pluto and Aquarius is in retrograde, there's more to come. There's more to come, and there's no coincidence that I want to go through such a transformation. That there's no coincidence that I'm trying to release old habits and stuff like that. Like, I literally be going through stuff, and then the universe starts cheering me on. Then astrological events start occurring. I'm like, oh man, like, okay, like, that means I got a full send. Like, I'm excited though. Expect nothing, appreciate everything. That's what I want to step into. That's what I want my theme of my life to be. And it kind of already is. Like, no matter how things are going, no matter who's having fun, I know I'm going to have fun. No matter who's upset, I know I'm going to be happy. I see the good in like all situations and all things. And a lot of people hate that. A lot of people hate that. A lot of people do not like that. A lot of people are addicted to negative energy, are addicted to complaining, are addicted to being the victim. That's not me. I don't want to be nobody's victim. I don't want to be a victim. I don't want to be sad. Huh? I don't want to be angry. You know, drama is cool when you're standing on the outside. Like, I don't. Y'all, I'm making my dinner. I had a really good day today. I worked out with my friend Amber. We walked, went to the gym. It was so fun. But it is the full moon night. I know not everyone's cup of tea is like astrology. Okay, Dr. Seuss. But it's mine. It's always been mine. And you're not going to look at my closet. Hold on. Personally, I grew up in a very diverse, spiritually diverse household. My mom, she's into all that stuff, and I love my mom. She is literally, this past Mother's Day, like, it really had me reflecting. Like, me and my mom were not that close, but the more I'm stepping into adulthood and womanhood, the more my admiration grows for her, because she makes it look so easy. Like, my mom, she came from not even half of what they provided for me. So this past Mother's Day, it was like reflecting on it. I'm like, wow. Just wow. Hi, vlog. Last night, like the full moon, it was so perfect. It was amazing. I was just in my little zone, doing my little stuff. I did some mirror work. I journaled. I wrote down like what I need to get rid of. I burned it. It felt amazing. I lit incense. I cleansed the space. Like, I took such a good shower. I was playing music, frequencies. It was amazing. I slept so good. I woke up, went on a run. I just feel amazing. The biggest thing that I learned was for sure that I need to stick up for myself. I need to speak. I need to speak up. Because I be holding stuff in and dealing with it. And it's just like, Vibra, you don't have to do that. You know you can like just voice how you feel, question mark, and everything will be okay. Because then I end up growing a list of all the things that someone has done that I'm like, I don't mess with. But I'm like, I could just tell them instead of building it up and then like one day I take it out on them or something like that. Anyways, switch the subject. So I look so cute right now. Me and my coworker are gonna hang out. I'm kind of nervous because like, you know, hanging out with someone for the first time is like awkward. I mean, we've worked together, but anyways, I don't know what we're gonna do, but I think we're gonna get some snacks and eat them. Basically, I mean, I made some tea, but I drank it all. It was so good. I didn't even realize I was drinking it all. I had 2 bags of ashwagandha. I had 2 bags of ashwagandha, 1 bag of green tea, and then one of like my like sweet spicy. Like it tastes good. And then some oranges in here. Whew. Guys, I told myself that I was gonna PR. Last night I said I'm gonna PR. I just PR'd. I'm super happy because it's so hot, and I was thinking about like not running at all or not trying to PR, but I did it. I'm proud of myself. I did what I told myself that I was gonna do. Yeah. Seeing progress in my body and in my mindset and in my lifestyle, I just love it. I'm truly shedding my old self and stepping into my new self and doing things even if it's hard, even if I don't feel like it. And it feels good. Not gonna lie, I kinda just woke up, but I got called to conclude this video because it was all coming to me. It's coming to me fast. So this week, we clearly learned that attachments, whether it be conscious or unconscious, healthy or unhealthy, no matter what, attachments can hold us back because attachments sets expectations. I expect myself to always show up this way. I expect myself to always react this way. I expect life to always be this way. I expect. And the thing about expectations is that it leaves no room for growth, no room for change, and it just causes stagnation. I expect. And then when changes do come and life moves on, because life's going to keep going with or without us, hustlers don't stop, they keep going. Anyways, I digress. We holding on to something too tight, our hand going to get cut up. It's going to be shredded up. Expectations leaves no room for like change and growth. But when that change and growth comes inevitably, it's going to hurt really, really bad because you're attached. Also, the thing about expectations is it can easily make us ungrateful and dissatisfied. That's why the saying is expect nothing and appreciate everything. Just like comparison is the thief of all happiness, I think expectation is also the thief of all happiness. Now, I'm not saying growth is always the goal, because then before you know it, you'll create a toxic healing journey and toxic relationship with yourself. But the goal is adaptability. And the goal is homeostasis in all environments, in all timelines, in all versions of ourselves. Y'all just deleted Canvas for this last little few seconds of the video. Okay, now that's detachment. So I wrote that I am attached to nothing, yet connected to everything. I'm satisfied with what God brings me and shedding what doesn't serve me. especially old habits and identities. Putting my doubts aside, because God knows better than me. And with this mindset, I can do anything. Hey, I know that's right. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it probably was hectic and a lot and all over the place, but like, I don't know. Let me know if you like this better than like me going ghost for like 2-3 weeks and then coming back with this profound message that I have to tell you. And you know what I mean?